So we just completed our study, our book study of our Millionaire Mindset Book Club. And maybe you can hold up your book on your side, that you've got your little workbook like I've
Oh,
got.
yes. Oh, yes.
Um, so I hope we can actually invite people to join us because it's quite some work that we are doing in the book with nice questions. And we are studying currently the book Think and Grow Rich of Napoleon Hill. So, Kathy, just quickly, you said you read this book, I think, twice before. And how does reading it this time with me making a difference in your life?
Oh, it's a huge impact on it, honestly, because it's kind of like in the past when you eat a plate of food and you're in a hurry. You know, you don't really savor it. You don't really taste it. You're just getting through it. And what I find with this class is that it's making me stop and look at the whole process and the steps that are necessary to get to the level that you want to get to in your income. So
Yes,
even though it's simple, we make it complicated, and I'm learning a lot from this. Just the
definitely.
first chapter alone was enough to make my mind shift dramatically, not just a little
That's
bit,
it.
dramatically.
Yes, and we can see how powerful we actually can be as human beings with our just by adjusting the way that we think and realizing that we can be success conscious or poverty conscious or failure conscious, and that we will manifest that in our lives just by thinking the wrong thoughts. Can you
Yes,
maybe share
yes.
something about that?
Well, what I have found with your help is that we create our reality. And one of the things that definitely came out in this chapter is that we create our reality by what we say to ourselves. And it's
Mm,
really, really important energetically that we are paying attention to the words that we're using that limit us or lift us up. And I know for myself that when things don't go well, I tend to beat myself up. And rather than benefiting from it, I actually am drawing in, at least through the way it was explained in the chapter, I am drawing in the very thing I don't want by the way I'm talking to myself, which is
mm,
I want to be treated with respect and I want to be able to grow as much as I want to grow. And instead of saying, oh, you're so stupid, you can't do this, it's
mm.
time to pay attention when you make a mistake, which I don't believe there are any mistakes. I think those are accidents that improve your life. Um, when you make those, when you have those moments, that you are aware of the fact that you have a special moment right there where you can change the destiny of your thoughts. And
Yes, and I like the way that you today brought out your art and when you creating an artwork, how you find ideas and then some of them work and others don't. And
yeah,
then we actually thought about Edison, who was the creator of the light bulb, and we said, you know what, he failed into success
yes,
10,000 times.
yeah,
And every time something didn't work, he already knew what worked and he could eliminate the things that doesn't work or the things that don't work. And then he could say, all right, well, I've got this part that does work. So maybe if I try this or I try that, I can build on this. So
yes.
what can you say about failure and fear of failure, and what did we discuss about failure? Because so many people are afraid to try something or do something because of fear of failure.
Well, I think one of the things that talked about in the chapter is that you get your answers a lot of times from your intuition and your instincts. You also, instead of giving up when something gets too hard, perhaps it's time to go and find somebody that has a better knowledge of what you're trying to accomplish and ask them, how do I get around this instead of giving up?
Oh, yes, I love it.
Don't give up. Take the time. If you knew that you had to because your life depended on it, you wouldn't give up. You do whatever it takes to make it happen. And
That's
that's
it.
what I see with this. Is it's just too easy to listen to the naysayers who say, you can't do it because they couldn't do it, not because you couldn't, and because you're not listening to your gut, or you're not listening to somebody who really knows how to make this work more effectively, you quit. And then you've lost out on that moment that you could have really reached for the stars and made it.
Yes. So what would you say to somebody who is wondering, I'm advertising my book club, but they're still sitting on the fence? What do you want to say to them?
Well, I've been working with Alta for a while, and I have to tell you that this woman will go above and beyond the call of duty when it comes to helping you reach your goals. And with this class, you will find that the question packet that she gave you will drive you to look at yourself and find the obvious things that are causing you to block yourself from your own success. And you'll find when you go to this club that you're going to process a lot of what you already were questioned about, and it will articulate and enlighten you as to how to effectively use it in your own life instead of just reading a book.
Yes, clearly, we're not reading the book as if it is a story. It is really about dissecting it and then taking it to apply it to our personal lives or our business lives and see how it can help us really move forward toward our goals.